Okay, now I am going to continue the moving charges and magnetism. Today topic is some more applications regarding the bad Savatla I am going to explain. Previously, I derived the magnetic induction at the center of circular coil and on the axis of circular coil. Now I am going to derive the formula for the magnetic induction magnetic induction at the center of arc I am going to derive. Okay. Magnetic induction at the center of current carrying arc. Okay, how we can derive this? Let us start. Then for the purpose we will take one arc like this. This is an arc. Okay, it carries some current at here, right? And this arc is making some angle at the center of the circle. Arc is a part of circle now. This arc makes an angle makes an angle theta at the center. I want to find out the magnetic induction at here by applying the Biot-Savart law, right? And in order to find out the magnetic induction at the center, we have to apply the Biot-Savart law. According to the Biot-Savart law, tell me the formula for the magnetic induction. This is a current carrying wire. You should take the small element on the current carrying wire. From current carrying element small dl at a distance r, what is the formula for the magnetic induction? Can anyone tell? According to the Biot-Savart law? Yes? Yes. Like this, everybody should say the answer. Then only you will pass in the 12th class. Then, this is the according to Biot-Savart law formula. In order to apply the Biot-Savart law, we have to take the small element on the wire. We will take this as the small element. Okay, it carries I current and its length is dl. We will take the distance from the center of the element. This distance according to the Biot-Savart law generally we will take it as a smaller from the center of element to point where you want to find out the magnetic induction. Okay, that we have to take as a smaller. Then here what is the angle between the DL and R? Right, that is 90 degree from the figure. You know, for the circle and for the arc derivation will be same. Let us start according to the Biot-Savart law. Okay, according to Biot-Savart law, magnetic induction at the center of arc due to small magnetic induction at the center of arc due to small element I want. Okay, due to small element of length dl. Its formula is dB is equal to nu naught by 4 pi into idl sine theta by r square. But from figure we write one thing. What we write from figure? dl perpendicular to r. That's why we should take the theta as 90 degree. In case of circular coil or in case of arc, right? While finding the magnetic induction on the axis of circular coil or center of the circular coil or center of arc, every time dl is perpendicular to r we are taking right? That is real. And here one more point we have to take, that smaller is the radius of the arc. Arc is a part of circle. That radius of circle we are considering as capital R here. Capital R is the radius of circle. Okay. Then here we have to take the small r is equal to capital R, where the capital R is the radius of circle, right? In which the arc is a part. These two conditions we should substitute in above equation. Then we will get the magnetic induction due to small element only. Small element whose length is dl. That is ideal by sin 90 value is 1. You know very well. In place of small r we have to write a capital R. Then ideal sin 90 into by capital R we will get. If we simplify a little bit, we will get nu naught by 4 pi into ideal by capital R square we will get, right? If you will get any doubt while teaching, you write in chat box, or you directly tell me, excuse me sir, how you are writing this step, like that you can ask me, right? Okay, right. Now let us see, it's a continuation. Let us consider this as equation 1. Okay, this is the magnetic induction due to small element only, but I want the magnetic induction due to arc I want. Okay, how we will get the magnetic induction due to arc? That we will get integration dB. Okay, integration dB. We have to do the integration of the small magnetic induction. We will get the total magnetic induction, right? Then while doing the integration, of the small magnetic induction gives the total magnetic induction, right? We write here the formula nu naught by 4 pi into r dl by r square. Okay, little bit simplification we can do. We write while doing the integration, we should write the constants outside. Nu naught I by 4 pi r square is a constant. Then integration dl we have to write it. Dl is the small element, right? Integration dl gives the total length of the arc. Is it correct? We have to write here integration dl. What I am doing it here, nu naught I by 4 pi r square constant I am writing outside. What is integration dl? Okay, dl is considered as the small element on the arc, na? Dl is the small element on the arc. Integration dl we will take the full length of arc, total length of arc. Integration dx is x. Integration dl is l. Nu naught I by 4 pi r square into we write as l we write. Here the l is the length of the arc. Okay, l is the length of the arc. And this arc is making some angle at the center of the circle, okay, the center. And this at this point I want to find out the magnetic induction. Its radius is capital R, and for that what we have to do it here, then we have a formula in the mathematics, that is, but we know angle is equal to length of arc by radius. You know very well this formula. Then from angle is equal to arc length L by radius. Okay, and L is equal, we will get as arc theta in this. This you substitute in above equation, you will get the final formula, that is nu naught I by 4 pi r square into L is the arc theta. If we simplify a little bit, we will get the final answer, that is nu naught I by 4 pi r into theta we will get. Okay, understood. This is the final formula, magnetic induction at the center of the arc. Okay, and now while using this formula you should use some condition, that angle should be, okay, angle must be in radians. This theta is the angle that must be in radians, must be in radians. This is the formula for the magnetic induction at the center of arc. Okay, any doubt students in this derivation? Okay, it is a mathematics formula. That is, if any arc is there, right? This is an arc, okay? This is an arc, and this arc is making some angle at the center of the circle, okay, center. And then there is a one mathematics formula is there. Angle is equal to arc length by radius. It is a direct formula. Angle is equal to arc length. This is an arc, na? Right? This is arc. Angle is equal formula arc length by radius. It is a mathematics formula, and you take that r to right left side, L is equal to r theta, we will get that, you substitute it here, then you will get this one. Okay, understood na? Let's go for the one more little application. Okay, in the note I am going to explain this point. Okay, what I am going to explain it here, that is, the note is that I want the magnetic induction due to arcs, right? So for example, that arc is in the arc is just like a quadrant, okay, 1 by 4th of the circle. It is carrying the I current. 1 by 4th of the circle it is there, right? It carrying the I current, and the radius we can consider as the capital R. Now what is the formula for the magnetic induction at the center of the arc, which is in which is a 1 by 4th of circle, right? Which is a part of circle. Then what is the formula for the magnetic induction? Due to arc, we know that nu naught I by 4 pi r into theta, right? Na? Theta. But here theta is how much angle it is making arc. It is a 1 by 4th of circle. That means it makes 90-degree, right? But you should use the angle as theta is the angle. But you should use the angle in radians. You should substitute while using the formula. This formula we derived already. We write pi by 2. Pi by 2. Do you know how to convert the angle in radians? 180-degree gives 180-degree gives pi radians. You remember it. Okay. 180-degree gives pi radians. 90-degree means pi by 2 radians. Okay, remember it. And this is in, we can simplify it, and pi will get cancelled. We will get the magnetic induction due to quadrant as nu naught I by eta. Is it correct, students? Yes or no? What is its direction? Yes, any problem? Any doubt, Babu? Okay, you see here, what is the direction of the magnetic induction I want? You have to use right hand thumb rule and tell the direction of the magnetic induction at the center of the arc, which is in quadrant shape. Will you please? Do you know what is the direction of the magnetic induction at this case? Here the magnetic induction I want. You have to use the right hand rule, okay? You have to use the right hand rule in order to know the direction. Then this is the current direction. It is in circle shape. Then curled fingers you can use Curled fingers you use to indicate the direction of the current, and then thumb shows the direction of the magnetic field. Curled fingers is the current and thumb is the magnetic field. Then what is the direction of the magnetic field? Huh? You draw on paper. Current is in clockwise. Draw on paper and use your hand. Just like this. Yes, current is in clockwise. Current is in clockwise. And your thumb is going into the paper, na? You see, you draw on the paper and fold your curled fingers. Okay, except thumb, right? Then curled fingers, huh? In yes, into the paper. You draw when you draw on paper, then it will be into the paper. Is it correct? Into the paper indicated with the cross. That is the inward magnetic field. Here the magnetic field is inward. To indicate that we write cross. Cross indicates the inward magnetic field. Cross indicates the inward magnetic field. Inward magnetic field means magnetic field is into the plane of paper and perpendicular to its plane. This is the first formula. For example, if the current carrying wire is in semicircle shape, right? Here it is a quadrant of the circle. Now here if it is a semicircle shape, then what is the formula for the magnetic induction? Right? Very simple it is to understand. This is the circular current carrying coil and its radius we can take as the capital R. I want the magnetic induction at the center. At here I want the magnetic induction. Then how we can find out the magnetic induction at here? What we have to do it here? Then for the purpose we have to take this as how much angle it is making. You should join the edge. Actually, when you are taking certain arc and this is the center and you join the arc ends with the center, it is making some angle, that is theta. Here the both side ends are this one. When you join to the center and you will get this one, and here angle is the 180 degree, or we can take it as pi radian. Okay, and here we write as theta is 180 degree or pi radian we will get. Understood? Then when you write the magnetic induction formula, we have the formula do not by 4 pi r into theta. This is the well-known formula for the magnetic induction at the center of arc. 4 pi r into, right? Theta is the pi. When it will be cancelled, we will get the magnetic induction formula as nu naught I by 4r, and its direction I want. Its direction is again when the current is in clockwise, automatically the direction of the magnetic field is B is equal to nu naught I by 4r. We write cross. Why we are writing the cross? Because the current is in clockwise direction. If the current is in anti-clockwise direction, we write dot. Dot indicates the outward magnetic field. Okay, right. This is the second one, and let us go for the third one. That is, I want the magnetic induction at the center of the circle. We want. Okay, it carrying the current. For example, we will take anti-clockwise at here, right? Anti-clockwise we will take, and at this point I want the magnetic induction. At this point, this circle, how much angle it will makes? Here it will makes you take this as the one point. This point is at here, and again come to the end, the same point will be there. It makes 360 degree, right? Here we take theta as 360 degree. Circle makes 360 degree. 360 is equal to 2 pi radian we write, because pi is 180 and 2 pi radian we write. We should use in radians only. That's why we will get as nu naught I by 4 pi r into theta. Theta is 2 pi. When you use this one, finally we will get one formula, that is nu naught I by 2r we will get. Okay, 2 pi 2 2 ja. And then we write the direction of the magnetic field is dot. In the last class we also derived the magnetic induction due to circular loop directly by taking this. We got this formula only. Okay, this dot is not a formula, just it indicates the direction, remember it. Okay, dot is not a formula, but dot may be changed as cross based on the situation. Okay, this dot indicates the outward magnetic field. Outward magnetic field. Clear, students? Dot indicates outward magnetic field. Any doubt? Huh? क्या? This is a circular loop I am telling. Whether we derived especially we also derived for circular loop. That is the day before yesterday I explained this topic. And here I am taking, this is the one point. Okay. Actually what we have to do, we should know the angle. Na? For that we have to take the two ends of the arc. But here two ends, this one not have the ends. You take any one point. This is the thing and go and again come to the same point. Right, this is the final point. Then angle become 360 degree. 360 degree, 360, 180 degree gives pi radian. 360 degree means double of 180 na. इसलिए 2 pi होगा. 2 pi, pi means 180. 2 into 180, 360 we will get. And use the formula. That is, what is the formula? Yes, nu naught I by 4 pi r into theta is the formula. That we derived magnetic induction at the center of the arc. Right now? Yes or no? That you have to use. That in that you should substitute theta as 2 pi. Theta nu naught I by 4 pi r into theta. Theta is 2 pi. You substitute. Then you will get this one. Huh? Clear? क्या? Inside is the inward. That is cross. Cross is the outside dot. Inward cross. Previously in 1-2 examples for the inward only na. 1-2 examples are inward only. Cross I gave. Cross indicates inward magnetic field. Dot indicates the outward magnetic field. Clear? Huh? Okay. Now let us go for the another point in the note I am going to tell. Okay. And we have to know the magnetic induction. The fourth point is that magnetic induction magnetic induction magnetic induction due to finite current carrying wire. Magnetic induction due to current carrying, straight current carrying wire I want. Previously circular one we discussed. Now straight current carrying wire. What is the formula for the magnetic induction due to straight current carrying wire? Okay. Right. For that you see this is the situation. This is a wire. Okay. It carries some current at here. That current is I. And now at a distance r, at a perpendicular distance r, I want the magnetic induction at here. You join the both ends. You join the both ends of the current carrying wire to the point where you want to find out the magnetic induction. I want to find out the magnetic induction due to the current carrying wire, that is a straight wire, that at a distance smaller I want to find out. You join the both ends like this, and this one makes an angle alpha, this one makes an angle beta. Okay, I want the magnetic induction formula. Its derivation is not in our syllabus. Okay, you remember direct formula, that is a nu naught I by 4 pi r into sine alpha plus sine beta. If you want its derivation, that is also there in YouTube. If you want, you can watch, but it is not in syllabus. Okay, right? But you have to remember the formula. This formula is useful for to learn some other conditions. Here, this is the finite wire, right? Finite length. For the finite length wire, magnetic induction formula is this one. Then the second case, I want the infinite length. I want infinite straight current carrying wire. In case of infinite straight current wire, what is the formula for the magnetic induction? We will see this is a infinite current carrying wire. It has a infinite length. Infinite length. Then at a distance small r, right? From at a distance small r, I want to find out the magnetic induction. Here I want the magnetic induction. Then how? How we can get? The current we can consider as I in this. The current is I. Then what you have to do it here? You have to join the both ends with the point where you have to find out the magnetic induction. But this point is not at here, it is at infinite. Then in order to join the point infinite, you should go parallel to it. Here it is there means we can go like this. You see here, if this much length is there means when you join this, you will get like this. If the length increases, you will get angle increases. Our length increases, then our angle increases. If the length goes to infinite, then you should go like this. The angle become 90 degree. This is the alpha. Alpha is the 90 degree you will get. And this side also infinite length, that's why beta is, so you will get the 90 degree. That means in case of infinite straight wire, then we will get as alpha and beta is equal to 90 degree. You should substitute. If alpha and beta both are 90 degree, then what you will get the formula for the magnetic induction due to infinite straight wire. That you substitute in above equation. That is mu naught I by 4 pi r into, you substitute the alpha beta as 1 and 90 and 90, sin 90 plus sin 90 we will get. Then we will get as sin 90 plus sin 90 is 1 plus 1, that is nu naught I by 4 pi r into, we will get as 2, right? The answer you will get as nu naught I by 2 pi r, 2 pi r, right? This is the formula for the magnetic induction due to infinite straight wire. Magnetic induction due to infinite straight current carrying wire. Straight current carrying wire. Okay, it's a straight current carrying wire. Due to that wire at a distance r, the formula for the magnetic induction is nu naught I by 2 pi r. There may be little confusion. There are so many magnetic induction formulas you are getting. In case of circular current carrying loop means only one turn. Coil means many turns are there. At the center, magnetic induction formula is. Do you know? Have you remembered what is the formula at the magnet for the magnetic induction at the center of circular current loop? Anybody? Anybody knows? No, not I by 2r. Who is telling this one? Anish. Hmm? Who is telling? Repeat. Rohan. Vishal is there. Vishal. Baby Mato. Nobody is there in the class. 5 6 members left the class. Only 27 members are there. I will give the attendance for only 27 members. Just giving the attendance and going. You are coming to the class for me. Right? What you will get here? in case of circle, right, whatever that he said, that is correct. If r is the radius of the circle, then the magnetic induction at the center of the current carrying circular wire B formula is nu naught I by 2r, right? Look at here. In case of straight infinite wire, the magnetic induction formula is, in case of straight infinite wire, the magnetic induction formula is, in case of straight infinite wire, the magnetic induction formula is nu naught I by 2 pi r. But in case of circular current carrying coil or the loop, at the center, magnetic induction formula is nu naught I by 2 r. You compare both of them, there is a little confusion. In case of straight wire, pi is there. In case of circular wire, at the center, pi is not there. That is only difference. You should compare the formulas and you should by heart. You should not confuse based on the situation. You should use the proper formula at proper time. Okay, and I want the C, one more point I'm going to give, that is the magnetic induction on the axis of straight wire. What is this condition? You see, this is a current carrying wire, okay? Whether it is infinite length or finite length, it's okay, it's a matter, not matter. Yes, we will take this one. And here on the axis, at this point, I want the magnetic induction, okay? At this point, I want the magnetic induction. Then what is the magnetic induction on the same axis? Actually, when you want to find out the magnetic induction, generally if you want to apply the Biot-Savart, you should take the small element at here. Its length is dl. From the center of the element, you should take the distance of the point where you want to find out the magnetic induction. That is smaller. Request नहीं आ रहा सर. वो लिंक को खुल ही नहीं रहा है. केमिस्ट्री का भी नहीं हो पाया. माइक्रोसॉफ्ट वाला माइक्रोसॉफ्ट कर लेना. नहीं, मैंने आज माइक्रोसॉफ्ट नहीं किया, कल किया. आज गूगल मीट में किया. अच्छा, बोल देना. हाँ, ठीक है. DL and R you see here, this is the, from the center of the element, this is the magnetic induction distance, where I want to find out the magnetic induction, that point distance I am giving it here, that is a smaller. You see here, DL and R are parallel to each other, isn't it, from the figure? Then the theta is 0 in this case. Then magnetic induction formula according to Biot-Savart law, we know that is nu naught I by 4 pi, nu naught ideal, nu naught I by 4 pi into nu naught by 4 pi into ideal sin theta by r square. Yes or no? But theta is 0, then dB is 0 you will get. That means the magnetic induction will be 0. Okay, magnetic induction will be 0. Like this, there are several cases are there where we can find out the magnetic induction. Right? Like this, we have to go for the many applications. We can also find the magnetic induction at one end of the infinite wire. Magnetic induction at one end of infinite wire if you want. Magnetic induction at one end of infinite wire. This is we can take as the infinite wire, but one end is visible for us. One end is visible, other end is not visible, right? Then I want the magnetic induction at a distance. This is infinite length. It carries some current I. Okay, remember it. And at a distance r, I want to find out the magnetic induction, right? Then you see what we have to do it here. Then if it is a current carrying wire, if you want at a distance r magnetic induction, you should join both ends. They will make some angle, that is alpha and beta. Now tell me what is the angle. This end we can join like this, and this line and joining line both are coincided here. That's why here beta we will get as 0, and alpha is the this end you should join. This end, in order to join that end you should go 90 degree like this. Then in this figure you will get as alpha 90 degree and beta 0 you will get. You substitute in the formula, that is nu naught I by, I gave the formula 4 pi r into sin alpha plus sin beta. Then we will get as nu naught I by 4 pi r into sin alpha is 90, beta is 0, and if we simplify it we will get the value of b, that the b value in this case is b is equal to nu naught I by 4 pi r. We will get like this. There are several formulas are there, several conditions are there, and that there where we can find out the magnetic induction. Okay, for example, one question I will give to you, that you try to solve this problem, right? Okay, one question, that is find the magnetic induction in following figure. Okay, you see there is a one figure they gave in the question, and like this is a current carrying wire. They are asking to find the magnetic induction at the center of the semicircle. How we can find out the magnetic induction? Can anyone tell what is the formula for this? First, this you take the three parts A, B, this one B, C, D. Okay. What is the at point P? I want to find out the magnetic induction at P. Okay, at P I want. P is the, this we can take as a P. Can you tell what is the formula for the magnetic induction? Then magnetic induction means B, magnetic field. Due to this current wire, magnetic field will be there. Magnetic field due to AB wire, what? That is along the axis it will be there. Na? This one, this point P is along the axis if you join. Yes, along the axis field is 0. That we did out. For CD wire also, this point will be along the axis. That's why magnetic field due to CD wire also 0. And magnetic field due to BC wire. Yes, what is that? The BC wire is in semicircle shape. You use the formula for the semicircle. Generally for the arc formula is nu naught I by 4 pi r into theta. But in case of semicircle, theta is what? Pi. Is it correct? This is semicircle, it makes some angle 180 degree. That is the pi radians. When you substitute here, we will get as BBC is equal to nu naught I by 4 pi r into theta. Theta is pi. You will get the nu naught I by 4 r we will get. I want the total magnetic induction. Total magnetic induction due to current wire is BAB plus BCD plus BBC. Then the total magnetic induction we will get as nu naught I by 4r. Okay, if you want the direction, whether it is inward or outward, anybody answer? Don't want to answer? Yes, it is inward. Clear the problem? Yes? Yes or no? Okay. Now you can leave the class and you watch the videos, YouTube videos. Okay. मैंने बार बार बोल रहे हैं, आप लोग नहीं देख रहा है, देख लीजिए वीडियोस.